Connecticut fertility clinic is raising awareness about a shortage of egg donors of color.
It's causing stress for all races who want to have children who resemble them. News 8's Brittany Taylor reports.
I always wanted to have children.
Tamiko Hunt became a new mom less than 3 months ago. This is her daughter, McKaylee. Her nickname is Scoops.
Say hi, Scoops.
Hunt, who is 49, says she turned to in vitro fertilization due to her age.
It meant more to me to make sure that my child matched as much to me as possible.
Fortunately, she didn't have many complications finding a donor.
Literally within a week, I had already selected and was able to move on. But I know that that's not easy for everyone, especially with African Americans and Latinos.
Hunt's experience certainly contradicts the IVF journey for many Black, Indigenous, and people of color families, also known as BIPOC, trying to find an egg donor. They typically have very few options. According to Egg Donor USA, just 15% of the 300 donors in its database identified as Black. A similar story for sperm donors, with just 4% of its donors Black.
It was my second cycle. It was an open donation, so I had the chance to speak with the family, and they were like, yeah, you know, like when we looked at these books, we don't see anyone who looked like us.
Brooke Jones is one of the few Black egg donors out there. She says there are a number of reasons more donors don't look like her. Among them,
there is that stigma of, like, you know, Black women not being supported, or, you know, not, you know, just trusting anybody in the healthcare field.
And that stigma has existed for generations, according to Dr. Mark Leondiris with this fertility clinic in Norwalk.
If they ask their elders or their parents about it, they're going to be like, no, they're going to take all your eggs. And there's this kind of concept that if you donate your eggs, right, then, you know, what does that do to your family tree?
Dr. Leondiris says Black women experience nearly twice the rate of infertility compared to white women, making the demand for Black donors even higher. However, he says there is a general need for more donors of all races, ethnicities, and religions.
All these kind of niches that kind of help us define who we are, it feels comfortable for them, helps them make that move from maybe not having any children to being a parent someday.
So what can be done to help more people of color become egg donors? Well, Brooke Jones, who you heard from, says the first step is awareness. She says that people should also do their own research and speak to a doctor about how they could potentially help another family in need. In New Haven, Brittany Taylor, News 8.